I am Christine Shoemaker. I am the director of Shoebox Arts. We're a support network for artists, and we're celebrating 10 years this year. I'm so excited to share that with everybody and to talk about Shoebox Arts and who we are and what we do. Shoebox Arts is a community. It's, I am a facilitator, I'm an advocate, I'm an organizer, I'm a curator, I'm a mentor, I'm a manager. I'm kind of a hub for artists. I introduce artists to the art world, to the LA art world, especially emerging artists who may not know about the art world, may not know the ins and outs of the art world, may not have the experience of the art world. I'm able to bring my own experience and knowledge from going to openings all the time, from showing my own art, from working with artists to help other artists navigate the art world and figure out their path, find their voice, figure out where they fit in and what they want to do. Some artists, when they come to me, they have no idea where they want to go. They create art in their studios. They may want to sell art, they may want to show art, but they don't realize all of the opportunities that are open to them. They don't realize that there's so many different ways of being an artist out there. And I'm able to introduce them to all of those different ways and inspire them and empower them and offer them choices for a sustainable art career. This year, I recently started a new online membership. This is where we meet 3 to 4 times a week. And so it's kind of like a mini MFA program. On Mondays we meet and we have office hours, which is an open forum Q&A. The artists meet with me, they can ask anything. They can ask about social media, they can ask what I think about a gallery, they can get the experience of the group and ask about a piece of art, ask about supplies, of printers, anything that they need, we are there for them. On Wednesday, we have a book club / discussion, and that's where I bring in a book or an article and we discuss it. We're starting with Jerry Saltz, of course, and how to be an artist. And he started off writing an article with 33 tips, and then he expanded that to a book. So we already started, and it's already one of my most favorite things to do with artists. We had this great back and forth discussion. There were some people who agreed, some people don't, and that's important that everybody has their own opinions and are able to hear different sides to the way we work in the art world. And some people agree with them, some people don't, but I think it's still important to hear. On Thursday, we have a co-working session, and that is where we all meet on Zoom and we work. We all stay muted, but we all set kind of intentions, we hold each other accountable, and we work on artist statements or sending out emails or applying for shows, things that we're procrastinating on, but we help each other we use the energy of the group to do that. And it's been working out so good so far. We're also bringing in speakers, which we've been doing for the last few years. I bring in museum directors, curators, art writers, critics, artists who have been around for a long time. This month we have Shane Anise Dambroth, the art critic for LA Weekly and Artillery and Art and Cake. Next month we have Nancy Good, who's an artist and a curator in Las Vegas. We had Max Presniel from the Torrance Art Museum, Seth Curcio from Shulamit Nazarian, Rebecca Niederlander, who's a well-known LA artist, Kim Abeleys. And so I want to bring all of these different voices to my artists so they can get a behind-the-scenes view of what being an artist in LA looks like. Being an artist outside of LA also, because the art world's very different wherever you go. And so I want to be able to offer them those different experiences. I also bring a critique group. You can, get together with other artists, look at your art, look at their art, talk about it, get ideas, you walk away with new approaches to your work. And so I offer a critique group once a month where we meet on Zoom. The artists share their work. They each get 15 minutes, and we talk about their work. And it has been amazing. The artists love it. They get so much out of it. They update their work and bring it back next time. I also have a Call for Art subscription that I send out every 2 weeks, where I research and filter calls for art, grants, residencies, and also places to send exhibition proposals, because I know these are important for artists, whether it is local or national or even international, and especially grants. I know artists need money, and so grants are one of the most important things. And I'm able to share that information, for artists to apply to. When I first started Shoebox, I had the idea in mind of Gertrude Stein or Peggy Guggenheim. They are definitely two huge influences on me. I love the idea that artists would get together in the salons or in the bars and talk about art. They'd have these intense conversations, these dialogues about their own art, about styles, about themes, about what was going on in the world. And I always have these ideas of having dinner parties, of having one of the ideas for the future is called Sing for Your Supper. And that is where everybody that comes over for dinner has to perform in some way. And so it's still on the list along with a lot of other ideas in my mind, but I bring all of that to the world of Shoebox. It's all about getting together, having these conversations, having these dialogues, and uplifting each other, supporting each other, coming together in a community. In Los Angeles especially, the art world is very spread out. And so there are a lot of little different communities, and then there's a big community that seems like a small world. I'm very lucky to be part of a lot of different communities, and that also is where my experience comes in of helping artists find their community. And I feel like that's really important because the art world can seem very daunting. It can seem very big. But once you actually get to know it and get to find where you fit in, you're able to find yourself. You're able to figure out what you want. Your goals become more real. When you work with Shoebox, when you work with me, you gain a community of like-minded artists. You also gain one-on-one attention with me. You gain me as an idea person, a cheerleader, a facilitator, an advocate. You gain motivation and accountability. There is so much that is added to your career, to your practice. I am able to help you find your path, figure out your goals. And I love working with artists. I absolutely adore offering ideas, and especially after I see an artist use something that I've shared with them or challenge them to do, and they do it, and it's a success. That makes me so proud. I get goosebumps. And so I love that, and I love to work with more artists. You can reach me through our website, shoeboxarts.com. You can email us at shoeboxartsla@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to give you a free consultation, and I can send you a menu of our services so you can see how we work with artists.